Hi, what's up? I'm Shaw. I just got back from seeing the movie The Last Airbender. It's called Avatar The Last Airbender. Fuck everybody. Anyway, before I saw the movie, I was talking to a friend of mine that already saw it, and he was like, "You're not gonna like it. If you're an avid fan, you're not gonna like it." I'm like, "Why is that?" He's like, "They took too much stuff out of it, took some liberties with a few things. You're just not gonna like it." I'm like, "Well, I can understand why they didn't put certain stuff in, because they don't have that much time to do the entire. It's a season put to one movie. Not many movies do that shit. Anything taken from the season from a show. So I'm like, I'm going to give it a lot of leniency. Then he says two things that kind of make me like, oh shit, I'm not gonna like this movie. First off, because me and him are sitting there watching a couple of episodes of the first season, we get to the episode where King Boomy pops up, and I'm like, dude, I can't wait to see King Boomy in the movie. How was he? And he's like, yeah, he's not in it. I mean, right then and there, I got pissed. I'm like, what? No King Boomy? I like King Boomy. He's badass. Then I'm like, alright, fine. And he tells me, and then I'm like, well, I can't wait to see how they do the water iguana thing at the end, where when Aang destroys everything by being that iguana thing. My friend just sits there and looks at me. He's like, yeah. Right then and there, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna like this movie. But I still kind of had to, so I went and saw it today. First off, a lot of in the beginning, pretty good. I mean, taken from the cartoon show and seemed really good. Now, the minutes start kind of getting. I mean, all right. As much leniency as I was gonna give the movie, the minute they went to the first Earth Kingdom and the Earth, the little place, and all of a sudden we see a statue of Avatar Kyoshi, I'm like, okay, you have no, no excuses. You could have put the Kyoshi Warriors in it. You could have had them as a small part. You could have built the Kyoshis in it. You should have, but they didn't. But hey, whatever. Oh, and Momo and the dad. What was the big bison thing name? Appa. They did them just nicely. I mean, Momo had smaller ears. They could have made the ears bigger. And also, where's the rest of the weird looking ass creatures? But hey, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, the bending was pretty good. I mean, the earth bending looked pretty badass. The fire bending looked okay. The fire bending didn't look as good as it probably should have. The water bending looks pretty good. The air bending probably could have been better, but still it was pretty good. Now, people are talking shit about how, well, they changed the whole firebending thing that you can't just make it. That you have to be a high user to be able to just make it out of nowhere. Here's the thing, if you really think about it, that makes more sense because everyone else is limited to what they have around them. I mean, they have a lot of times when they put earthbenders on things and they can't do shit, where they put waterbender away from water and you can't do shit, so why can't you give firebenders the same limitation? You know, that's just me. I mean, maybe other people may not think the same way, but whatever. Let's see. To me, certain characters look kind of trashy that they could have been way better. Like okay, Uncle Iroh could have been funnier. Sokka could have been funnier. Aang did it pretty good. Katara did it pretty good. Mm, Zuko they did pretty good. But yeah. And the whole shit with Yue not become I mean Princess Yue not becoming the moon spirit. It's a very vital part that she becomes a moon spirit, not just gives her life to save it. You know what I'm talking? I mean, seriously, that was kind of an oversight that should have been done. But hey, whatever. Other than that, movie was kind of cool. I mean, I like all the stuff was cool. The whole having apparently Roku's dragon being the deity to talk to Aang instead of Roku just showing up. I mean, it would have been cool to see Avatar Roku. I mean, there's not much you could do to not make someone. I mean, seriously. But here's the thing: the last scene that made the movie worth watching was when Fire Lord, I forget what his name is talking to someone. You don't know who it is. He's like, General Zhao was a failure. Uncle Iroh's a failure as well, and Zuko's a failure. I must now ask you to help defeat the Avatar. And then you see this chick, this girl, and she says, "Yes, father." And with a smile, a smirk, that's like crazy ass fuck kind of smirk. Perfect Azulan. I mean, that one scene made the movie worth watching. There's a lot of other scenes worth watching, but yeah. There's certain stuff they did a little differently. There's a lot of good Easter eggs in it. Stuff that happened in the show that you didn't see that are in the movie and stuff. It would have been nice to see the cabbage guy because that's kind of a running joke in all three books. The guy with the cabbage cart that always gets destroyed for no reason. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty good. I mean, and considering the fact it was like 2 hours and something long, so where they're gonna find the time to put in all that shit, I understand, but still, yeah. It of course could have been better, but it was still a good movie. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's all I gotta say about that. It's a good movie. I liked it. Before I go, I want to just say this. If anyone that watches this, I want to get your opinion on this. I was watching the music video to "Never Say Never" by Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith. There's one part when Jaden Smith is rapping, says some shit like, "No pun intended, but I was raised with a power of will." Pun intended, nigga. I mean, pun was not only intended, it was implied. Says some shit, da 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 da. No pun intended, I was raised with the power of will. Pun intended, nigga. But yeah, that's it. Nothing else to say. Nada. Zip.